Hello, I'm your Kingdom Spiritual Transformational and Life Purpose Life Coach and Mentor, Latricia Booker. And now I'm popping in on you to tell you that your unbotheredness bothers them. You being unbothered bothers them. They are bothered because you're unbothered. And so I'm going to leave this message with Lamentations chapter 3, verses 37 through 39. And it says, "Who can command things to happen without the Lord's permission? Does not the Most High send both calamity and good? Then why should we, mere humans, complain when we are punished for our sins?" Okay, people, here's the thing. People are bothered because you don't care. You're not bothered by the attempts they have made to, I just heard consume you. That's not what I was going to say, but that's what I'm hearing. So people are bothered, wow, for the attempts they've made to consume you. And people have tried to consume you by taking you outside of who you are, taking you outside of your position, where you are in God. They tried to consume you by steering you away, causing you to go astray from the plan of God for your life. But they were trying to consume you, and I'm hearing, with depression. They were trying to consume you with you not believing in yourself. They were trying to consume you with toxicity. They were trying to consume you with sin. They were trying to keep you off the path. And instead of you being taken off the path, even if at one point in time you were not on, I'm not going to say you were not on the path, possibly you were not, but I'm of the mindset that you, for the most part, are always on the path, because you have to go down some not so nice paths, some dark paths, to get to the light. How do you get to the light unless you go through the darkness? And so, that's why he said we came into his marvelous light. He brought us into his marvelous light, which means before we were in his marvelous light, we were in a dark, in some darkness in some way. Doesn't mean you were necessarily a dark person, an evil person. You just had to walk through some dark terrains. And so in all that, these people that were trying to consume you, because that's what I'm hearing, that was not my original what I was going to say, but this is how God is leading me. In all those dark places that you walk through, they were hoping that it would consume you, even to the extent to where some of these people on purpose inflicted you with things, put certain burdens on you, certain struggles on you. I'm hearing witchcraft, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, shoo. Of course, that's my own little lingo for it. However, it's all still the same. They made attempts to consume you. They made attempts to keep you down. They made attempts to hinder you, to stop you, to block you, to no avail. Now, here's the thing, kingdom people. A lot of these people know that you've made attempts, that they have made these attempts. Some of these people right now, they know that what they're even doing behind the scenes, thinking behind the scenes, the plots, the tricks, the plans, and all of that. And even with just them knowing what you have attempted, what they have, I don't know why I want to keep saying what they have attempted to do, even previously, you ain't bothered. And it doesn't mean that you didn't walk through a place of having to process it, having to really look at things for what they were. Maybe even you were hurt with some of these things. But what happens, kingdom people, after you have experienced so much of that, along with maturing spiritually, you become unbothered, because you begin to understand that this is just part of what comes with this process. This is what comes with this journey when you're walking with Christ, when you're becoming all he created you to be, when you're walking in and beginning to fulfill your purpose. It's part of what comes with it. In fact, not only is it it's part of what comes with it, it actually helps you to get to where you need to be. All of those things that you experienced that were not so great contributed to you being moved into your purpose. You being pushed, it pushed you into purpose. And so you know this. You understand this, or you're coming to learn this and understand this. Here's the thing, kingdom people. As I already said, when you go through these kind of things, it becomes old. It becomes null and void. And you know, after you go through so much or experience so much the same thing, you do become numb to it. But as I already said, along with that, you mature, you grow, you get it. You get the revelations of why it's happening, you know, what's happening and why it's happening. And so you really literally become unbothered. Furthermore, you know that you are in God's hands. You know that you are protected. You see people for who they are. It is what it is, what they want you to do. I mean, they are who they are. Why you gonna be bothered for who they are? They should be bothered about who they are. And I just heard they actually are. But because they are bothered about who they are, they want you to be bothered about their attempts to nullify, to come against, to attack, to destroy who you are. I'm just hearing gossiping, slander, again, black magic, witchcraft, all that stuff. They want you to be bothered because of what they did or what they doing for some. Here's the thing. If you were ever bothered, you bothered for them. Because as the scriptures say, does not the Most High send both calamity and good? Then why should we mere humans complain when we are punished for our sins? Here's the thing, kingdom people. They're going to be punished for their sins. Whatever sins you may have or whatever things God have to deal with you with, he'll deal with you. You're going to get it for what you got to get it for. Whatever you have already gotten it for whatever God had to correct you about, that's just what it is. So it's a you and God thing. You dealing with God for what it is where you concerned. He dealing with you for what it is where you concerned. Whether they be sins or just things, the error needs that be things that need to be corrected, connected to. You need to connect some stuff. Whatever it is, kingdom people, is you and God. So you ain't got room, the time, or the energy to be bothered with them and whatever it is that God needs to deal with them about. I mean, they need to be rocking with God too for whatever it is they need to be worked out in them. But unfortunately, many of these people, that's just not the time that they on. They on demon time. Unfortunately, they're under demonic oppression. I just heard depression too. I just heard they're under demonic depression, which can make sense because when you on demon time, when you under the influence of the devil, you are depressed. And I just got through reading literally how there is no rest for the wicked. Hold on, let's see if I still got it up. Isaiah 57:20-21 says, but the wicked are like the restless sea, which is never still, but continually churns up mud and dirt. There's no peace for the wicked, says my God. And so, kingdom people, they don't have no peace. They don't have no rest. And so because of that, they be trying to keep you from having peace and having rest. But you aren't bothered. Even if at one point in time, it bothered you. Again, you learn, you grow, you evolve, you mature, and you come into the understanding of what's going on, why. And here's the thing. You don't even be wanting to be all bent out of shape. And because you don't want to, you do what's necessary so you won't have to be. But again, along with that, God gives you revelation. He gives you understanding. He helps you to understand why these things going on. And when you get a understanding that these are things are going on because of who you are, because you're moving in the right direction, and their whole aim, of course, they work for the enemy. This is the devil's whole aim, but those are his people, and or he's using them at the time, that they're doing the things that they're doing because they allow it. But here's the thing, their whole aim is to keep you from being that God called you to be. Keep you from continuing to walk in that decision to do better, be better. Again, be who God called you to be. And so, kingdom people, they've already taken a oath, obviously. You ain't take that oath they took. They took an oath with the devil. You took an oath with God. So, of course, their job is to keep you from that oath you made with God. But here's the thing. All they tricks, all they plots, all they gossip, all they trying to bring you down, all they said this about you, lying on whatever. I'm just hearing the traps. Did I already say that? The traps they set, trying to get you to do this, trying to get you to react. It's a continuous thing. The whole point here is that you unbothered. You're not moved by what these people did, what they done, what they gonna do. If anything, as I said, you feel for them. You feel for them because understand this. You see where they are. And they obviously are in a lowly state. They in bad conditions. The enemy has got a hold of them. And so you may pray for them, you may feel for them, but you aren't bothered by their tactics, by their tricks, by their shenanigans, by their clownery, their buffoonery. You aren't bothered. And because you aren't bothered, they bothered. They are so bothered that you're unbothered by them. You're unfazed by them. You don't... I mean, if you a clown, you a clown. Why you gonna be bothered, kingdom people, because a person a clown? Why you gonna be bothered because they under demonic possession? Even though sometimes it can be disturbing. But they unbothered because you unbothered, because whatever they own and what they trying to do to you to make you bothered, for you to be bothered, you not bothered by. Listen, this was on my spirit earlier, how the ones God be bringing to my attention, how they don't understand how you, whatever. They don't understand how you're able to do this. They don't understand why you move like you move. They don't understand why what they're trying to do don't work. Why you're not bothered, okay? It's a whole lot of, they don't understand. Well, they don't understand because they're spiritually blinded. The devil has blinded them. They don't understand because they're not spiritual. They're not in God. They don't know this word. They have not evolved. They have not grown. They don't know what you know. Kingdom people, when you operate in what you know who you are. You understand that he that the Son sets free is free indeed. You understand that greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. You understand a whole lot of things that you walk in. So when you walking in what you know, but all what you walking in and what you know is something they don't know, they don't have a clue about, of course they're not going to understand how you do it. Why you not bothered? Why you keep going? Why you serve God? Of course they ain't going to understand these things because they not where you at. They don't know what you know. And here's the thing. They're very bothered by that. And because they're very bothered by that, they do things to try to bother you, to try to take you out of that place that I'm just hearing, take you off your throne, try to knock that crown off your head, kingdom people. They try to throw you off. They want to take you out of this stance that you're in, this position of self-assuredness, of confidence, of knowing who you are, of walking in that you know that you are. They're bothered by that. And so they're trying to do things to bother you with their shenanigans. But here's the thing, kingdom people, you're not bothered. And they're bothered because you're not bothered. So Lamentations again, 3:37 through 39. Who can command things to happen without the Lord's permission? They're doing all this stuff, trying to command things. Again, witchcraft, word curses, black magic, all that. They're trying to command some things in your life. They're trying to tear down your life. They're trying to cause you to not be able to reach that God has for you. They're trying to cause you to flop, to fail. But who can command things to happen without the Lord's permission? Kingdom people, That's why you're not bothered, because you know that without the Lord's permission, all what they own and what they talking about and what they trying to do, honey, please, it's null and void. It means nothing. And they're bothered because they trying to do all this stuff. And sometimes they know you trying to, they know they trying to do things to cause your life to fall, to cause you some problems, to try to destroy your purpose, your destiny, where God is taking you. But here's the thing, who can command these things without the Lord's permission? You know they can't do nothing without the Lord's permission. They can't command nothing over your life without and it to come to pass without the Lord's permission. Ain't nothing come to pass over your life unless God allow it. And God ain't allowing them to command anything over your life when he already commanded some things over your life, and you've aligned with that, and or you're aligning continuously with that he's commanded over your life. And that's all that matters. So you're not bothered by them being bothered and trying to bother you. You're not bothered by it. You just know what it is. You see it for what it is. You know who they work for. You understand, what they're trying to do. And you know it won't work, because who can command things to happen without the Lord's permission? Nobody, okay? Nobody. Kingdom people, they bother because you weren't bothered. You being unbothered bothers them. They are so bothered because you're not bothered by them. You don't care. Kingdom people, that is all I have to say about that. So if you like this video and or if it resonates with you, please just go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Then click on that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. Thank you. Make sure you go ahead and ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ring my bell so that you can receive a notification every time I upload a new video. Kingdom people, if there's any information you need to know about me, you can find all that right down below in the description box, along with other helpful resources. Kingdom people, thank you all so very much for being here. Thank you for all your likes, subscribe, shares, all your comments and feedback, for all your financial contributions to my channel, and for all the seeds that you sow into me and my ministry. Kingdom people, thank you. Kingdom people, I love you all so very much. I really don't want to leave you, but I do have to go right now. But I will be back to hold my kingdom people down. Now, kingdom people, above all else, let the Holy Spirit lead you in all things at all times. Kingdom people, we are unstoppable, we are unmovable, we are unbreakable, and we are untouchable. Kingdom people, keep growing, keep going, and go and be great. That is our time. This Jesus girl is out. Shalom and peace.